story began when I visited Maitland Gaol in New South Wales, Australia. Hey guys, my name's Craig. I'm one of the founders of WSPR. I'm here with some of my crew members tonight. There's Nikki, Kat and also Deb, who'll be joining me throughout the evening. I want to thank you all for coming and being part of Joe Shack's investigation, and thanks to you all for setting up another good night here. Hope you guys all come away, like you tell us, with an experience. We've got Sarah, sorry, I'm so used to Sarah being in places like, you know, some exotic land. Thanks, Sarah. Obviously, you might recognise some of those places that you just saw in that episode that we did of My Ghost Story. One of them is sitting in, where you're standing in right at the moment. I am here tonight we're here tonight to speak to you about historical research. Now, we racked our brain for ages when Rob asked us to come back and speak to you guys about something. We didn't really know what to talk about because we've got such a mixture of people here, from seasoned investigators to people that haven't really done much of this stuff. So we didn't really know what to do. We decided that we'd do historical research because it's something that we're really into at the moment, and it's something that we're starting to sharpen up hone our skills in, within the WSPR team. So we thought we'd just share some of what we've learned and what we've experienced with you. Some of you may already do it within your teams at the moment, but if you don't, then it's maybe another skill that you can take with you, and that's what these events are all about, sharing knowledge. You can come away with something else to try. Historical research is really, really important on an investigation. Really important. The amount of times we've seen people, investigators, crews, go into a location without knowing the history of the place, kind of a bit blown away by it. And I don't know about yourselves, but we like to go into a location, especially one such as this, knowing as much as we can about the history and what has gone on there before. The reason why is because it saves us a lot of time on the night in regards to where we want to go, the experiments we want to try, trigger objects, all of that sort of stuff. Time is critical on an investigation. Sometimes you're going to get to stay in a place for 4 hours or half a night. You don't want to spend half your night trying to figure out, well, what am I going to do now? Where are we going to go first? What experiment are we going to try? You've just wasted a couple of hours already. Yeah. So knowing as much as you can about a site is really, really, really important. And I encourage you all to do it. Like I mentioned, it can lead you to hotspots within the location for you to try. And when you can combine historical data with evidence that you pick up on an investigation, just adds weight to that evidence that you submit. Trigger objects. Okay? What would you say would be the best type of trigger objects to use in a jail? Keys. Yeah. Anything else? Cigarettes. Anything else? Guard uniforms, we've done that before. Yeah. What else? Role playing. Yeah. Last time we were here, they did a riot. They reenacted a riot. All that sort of stuff. You don't need all the fancy stuff in the world to be able to conduct an investigation and set up trigger objects. So, for example, if you've done historical research right, you could use a pen as a trigger object. Why would you use a pen? Who thinks they know the reason why we would use a pen as a trigger object? Who's that? Danny?
Could be used as a weapon.
Could be used as a weapon. Not only to stab people, but terrorism. The inmates would actually empty the ink out, fill it with HIV-infected blood. Toilet paper. What's a prisoner going to use toilet toilet paper rope before? It's strong. It is really strong. Toilet paper rope. They could tie you up, they could hang you, they could do all sorts of things. You use this in the right location after you've done the historical research. You never know what type of evidence you'll get. Someone's already mentioned it. Cigarettes. Multitude of reasons why we use cigarette as trigger object. Give me some of them. What are we going to use this cigarette for? Trigger object. Danny.
Library?
Yep. Like a form of currency. Yeah. Anything else?
Turn them into a weapon as well.
Turn it into a weapon. You know you can kill someone with that cigarette. Smoking does kill. Yep. You know what you do with that? You're going to cut the filter off the cigarette. Right? So it's just the filter. You're going to burn the end of it with your lighter. And as you press, after it's been burnt, it's hot, you press the end down, it turns it into a blade.